And two exciting compositions with two quite different identities.
Yeah, the Orianna looking to be locked in, no tricks this time around. And lots of engage opportunities. You got the Gragas, you got the Renekton hopping on in. You can set it up with the Tempered Fate.
A topside matchup that you expect to be winning with Renekton into Shen.
And so far it's pretty even. It is pushing into Helper, but he's done a good job farming underneath that turret. But here comes Malrong, and there's no ward. And immediately you can see Helper, he's forcing this fight. Linderong with the slice and dice away. The flash stunt is actually going to hit, and the Cocoon follow-up will be first.
And I wanted to shed some light on the bottom lane here where we see Jin going with boots at his first item. And here's Elise. She's got Mobies.
Yeah, Moby's coming on in, and the flash away already from Songyun. Magical Journey up against that wall. Songyun is going to try to flash into it, but the follow-up Cocoon will be another kill going over to your main girl, Elise.
Oh, she's off to a fantastic start. Great. Songyun's harassed by staying at a decent range as Jin can do so with his passive that lets him go faster. But now that Elise has boots, it's so difficult to account where she's going, and now she's in mid.
Oh, and the exhaust coming down from Septed. Malrong looking for that repel on in, and there's just nothing here for Mickey. He has no summoners, even Shen coming in just to make sure. And they're going to give the kill over to Helper even. And that's going to be a third kill that Malrong has been part of.
Spreading the back all over again. That was just such a poor attempt. That's a Braum that you're dealing with. Remember that Unbreakable can block so much of not just Gragas' abilities, but Bards as well. And here we have Malrong waiting for a gank onto the mid lane. As soon as Mickey steps up, he's just going to repel onto them, go for that good Cocoon. He's so close to dying.
Looking forward, just going for the straight Cocoon, the max range. They will jump on in. Nice shockwave is dodged, though, by the repel. Septed this time able to pick up the kill.
Oh, after Camp clears out that first control ward that was initially laid down. And because Orianna's not there, he's going to get himself a good red buff steal now, getting some deep vision in this side. Oh, could we perhaps see a dive on top? Yes, we are.
Look at this. Big Wave is already pushing in. And there's just no real response. Okay, we have Mighty Bear coming up now, but I can't help but feel he's a little bit too late. This taunt into the Cocoon, the easiest setup you've ever seen. And that's going to be another kill.
And this has now evolved into a two-turret trade. This is helping ROX Tigers more than it does ever. Increasing the total gold will only help stall out the game even more. It does allow Septa to snowball so hard with that Youmuu's, a build that typically it's Blade of the Ruined King. So he goes Youmuu's, and now Mickey's just 0-3.
For control wards into the Pixel Brush here, and unfortunately Malrong, he had the sweeper, but he missed the one ward in the pit, so they saw him start it, and that gave ROX the information they needed to put in that counterplay.
It was wise from ROX to move many members that they had onto the mid lane to at least threaten to have control of that side. And we have an attempt on Key.
Ooh, just barely not going to be close enough. Although he is jumping on in. Here's Helper with the Stand United trying to make a play. Does miss the taunt, it looks like, onto Songyun. Coming on in, the big knock up, and it looks like Songyun will be the one member to go down on that big chase. And maybe this time they can go for the...
They're all in her web.
She set it up from the beginning. Trapped everyone in here.
It's like the spiders in my house. You know, I used to have a Black Widow infestation one day.
That sounds terrible. And Helper in a pretty terrible spot here. We'll see if his team can get over. Does lay down that zone. Can't get hit for a while, but he's all alone against 4. And Ever8, they're...
A certain proactivity to them if they still want to have a chance in this game. And it looks like they're picking on Helper as that level of proactivity.
Well, he's shown that he is perhaps the weak link so far. Looking to land that stun, and they do get it into the Tempered Fate. Nice setup here from Key. Can they follow up? Looks like they should be able to get this kill. Let's see the response from Ever8 on the rapid fire cannon. So she's getting pretty close. Once she does pick up that Infinity Edge, afterwards she is going to begin hitting like a truck on this Caitlyn already, especially with the traps in the net.
Yeah, that Elise, if she gets caught out, she's going to get just squatted out like a bug. She does not have any armor and is not building anytime soon.
Okay, Ella with the face check. Seems to be okay as Septed is going in. Will flash the shockwave. Mickey in a lot of trouble here. Teleport even used, forced to cancel. So Mickey once again caught out in the putting on the pressure, getting another Cloud Drake is nice, but you know, you really like that Baron. And here comes Ella, finally trying to, you know, push on in all by his lonesome. And you're talking about going for the globals. They're going for Linderong's teleport here. Can they take him out? Looks like he will flash the wall. Cullen coming out, and Septed will get that kill off of the back of that. And that is a nice pickup for them. We'll see if they do anything with it.
Yeah, Linderong quite overextended there, not respecting that the dragon had been taken earlier in the MIA call on Septed. They still don't have much vision around red side.
Oh, look at this. Mickey all by his lonesome again. Gets caught out. Now sitting at 0 and
Gauge off.
Yeah, so now we're sitting on a 10,000 gold lead Key. He might have stepped one step too far. And he is going to be taken out here. Septed now legendary. 6-0-2. Add to the feed crew. But he will get out. Totally fine. Yeah, setting up the deep vision. I mean, the ROX Tigers, they can't even get close to that Baron right now. And look at that, they're setting something up in the brush, trying to get onto Septed. They will land that. The immediate stand united, but he will get taken out into the cast. You see that Tempered Fate into the Shockwave. Is this the return of the ROX Tigers?
Oh my god.
That's going to be 4 kills. Going over to the ROX Tigers as they do defend their base for now, although they have lost it. Well, guys, if you're enjoying this game, I have good news for you. We do have the Telecom Wars later on. We didn't really mention that just yet. Want to give respect to these teams as well, but I know a lot of you guys are waiting for that matchup at the same time while tuning in early. Shout outs to you guys. And here we go, Ever8, they're pushing in, but look at this Tempered Fate. That's another 2 members taken out. Will we see a Shockwave follow-up? Looks like it will just go on to Ella, who is taken out. But again, Key does feed himself, so trading 1 for 1. Both the supports going down.
Remember, anytime that Tempered Fate gets used, it's the Q for duel as the ones. Remember when we were seeing triple Infinity Edge Gangplank? I doubt it's to the same level that this is, but perhaps he knows something we don't.
Perhaps. Well, here we go. The push coming in onto that inhibitor. Cocoon gonna land onto Key. Just the slow push. 1 chunk at a time. Nobody go too far. And interesting that they're going as 5 into the bot lane. Uh-oh, Mickey gonna be forced to blow that cleanse. And even the redemption coming out from the side of the ROX Tigers. Tempered Fate gonna be used to shut this down. Just 1 small hit onto Mighty Bear. Does go off from the curtain call. Mickey, though, pretty low. Really nice Shockwave onto Duel, but he's going to pay for it as Septed runs in and takes him out. Here's Helper in the front, looking to tank for his team. Linderong all alone, going to be stun-locked for basically 5 seconds and taken out. And that should be the end of the game.
Mickey.
Okay, we'll hold that thought. They're going on in. They will take out Key, and Songyun is the real Key. They do take him out, and down goes the Nexus. Game number 1 in 41 minutes to Ever8.
Sighs of relief there on the side of Ever. What should have been a complete